Ready?
Loosa.
Fight!
They touch him up. McKee returns to the UFC after a stint at Cage Warriors. Loosa came through Contender Series.
So the game plan for McKee, I mean, it's pretty simple. He has to use that reach advantage. I mean, we can see the power, and we've seen it on display. Now, we're seeing the chin early of McKee. Last time out against Alex Morono, I was calling him the Irish Zombie. And he was like, listen, that's a very cool name, but I don't want to be known for that. I can't be known for being tough. Yes, that's an attribute you want to have.
Oh, his explosive work here from Loosa.
Both guys landing, so here's the wrestling. Looking for a guillotine here is McKee.
Those long skinny
pop
arms,
out.
they will help. I mean, this is a great start for Loosa right now.
And this is a pace that he likes to keep. Being aggressive with that forward pressure, mixing in the takedowns, and with the guys down at Kill Cliff. You know, we were talking about it on the desk yesterday with Mike Chiesi. He was talking about how Michael Chandler says this guy has really actually been working on those takedowns, really been trying to mix that into his game plan.
I was talking with Tuko Tokos, his teammate who's in his corner tonight, and he said he's got light heavyweight pressure on the ground as well.
Yeah, well, he certainly looks like a light heavyweight up top, let's be honest. Right now for McKee, this is a terrible start for him, right? Ate a massive right hand. It was impressive that he's still in the fight. That looked like a punch that had knockout ability. But he's still here, he's still on it, he's still working back to his feet. Doesn't want to take too many elbows like that.
Oh, Loosa's hammering away here.
Too many shots.
Full catalogue of shots from Loosa.
Reese is going to get some respect. He's going to lower that base, throw something back. 1-2, straight down the pipe. Stop Loosa from proceeding forward without caution.
That's the problem when you're the taller fighter a lot of the times. You're punching down, right?
Yes.
And these shorter fighters like Loosa, he's used to fighting these tall guys at welterweight. He's used to slipping in and coming over with big punches. And you better believe he's got a lot of bodies that are similar to this tall guys to train and fight with down at Kill Cliff.
Well, Ian Gary would have been one of them.
Yes. And listen, the thing for McKee as well, being a taller guy, and it's just the way it is. They can't tend to carry their chins kind of higher up in the air because they're taller. They have a longer neck. It's just there to be hit on occasion.
It's a nice head kick from McKee, however.
Yeah, this is good for McKee. If he can start to get some peppering away here, get that jab going. See, when he throws that jab, though, he's got to make sure you know Loosa is going to be coming over with that big power.
And because of the power that's coming back from Loosa, McKee's going to be nasty with it. When he pumps that jab out, pump it to hurt.
Oh, yeah, you got to stick those knuckles.
Don't just place it. Don't use it as a rangefinder because the risk is too high against somebody like Loosa. He's swinging for the fences. He's trying to knock your head off. So you can't just pour jabs out there. It's got to be snappy. It's got to be nasty.
It looks like Loosa has kind of settled in a little bit, knowing, okay, I didn't get him out of there right away. I knew that was probably the game plan. Listen, let's barrage him. Let's see what we can do.
Well, McKee's weathered an early storm, and it was quite the storm. Some might call it a hurricane. But now he's back in it. And we still got a minute 40 left, and the tables have slightly turned here.
The Loosa corner told me that they thought McKee had a lazy left hand. The way that he retracts it, and even where it's placed, for someone like Loosa, it was exactly the kind of thing that he wants to be able to go through it.
And I think McKee could start to look for these knees as well. You know now that in the game plan of Loosa is level changes. You know it's there. You know to get past your range, you've got to commit to over-the-top punches. Well, where does your head go when those punches go over the top? Tends to be in the middle or off to the side.
And McKee's looking good here. He's looking very, very good. I mean, big shot there from Loosa. I mean, he kind of emptied the tank. Took a few seconds off, took some breaths. Now he's coming back with some offense.
Apparently Loosa has a deceivingly good condition. Like his cardio is great. He was a track athlete.
Yeah, look, and I've said that. This guy can go at this pace. We saw that in that Fletcher fight where Fletcher punched himself out trying to finish him, basically. And then he came out, even though he was rocked and hurt, and I think that second round, he came out in the third in better shape than Fletcher did.
Oh, no, he's always in great shape, but I will say this. We were just in Singapore. We saw the retirement of the Korean Zombie. Oh, the Korean Zombie is dead. The Irish Zombie is back because he is taking some shots here. And McKee is not even blinking. He's just taking them all in his stride.
I remember a fight with Justin Burlinson where he got taken down and beaten up a bit, but he rallied back.
Flying knee, that connected.
Last few seconds in this opening round. Round number 2 here in Paris. Welterweight fixture. Ange Loosa and Rhys McKee.
So the corner of Rhys McKee telling him, stop reacting to Loosa. You got to go first. You got to create the openings and set traps while you're doing it. And that's what he's doing. He's cutting off the cage. He's putting Loosa on the back foot, stopping him from progressing and being the aggressor.
And that's great advice. So it's like, okay, we took the big shots. We know this guy hits hard. Let's not rely on that. Let's go at him. Let's get our offense going. And here you see it. I mean, when Rhys is starting to let the hands go, he's got great boxing. He's got to watch the big counters coming back from Loosa.
He's got great power as well, and a great coach. That's Rodney Moore. Rodney Moore. I went on the trials for the Ultimate Fighter in 2005 with that guy. Irish MMA legend there.
Yeah, 100%. Shout out Rodney Moore.
Loosa got through there.
Brought us storming Norman Park. Many other fighters coming through, I'm sure.
Oh, that's good pressure now, though, from Loosa.
That was nice from McKee, though. Caught the right hand, stepped off on the angle, and then fired back. He's got the longer shots, but you see just right there, he's pawing a little bit. As I said in round 1, it's a dangerous game to play for somebody with this kind of power, talking about Loosa.
Yeah, you can't eat too many of these right hands. He's getting good timing, Loosa. He's seeing these snappy jabs coming. He's covering up well here.
That was a snappy jab from McKee.
Both guys have landed some good leg kicks on each other as well.
Saw a level change a second ago from Loosa. Might be thinking about a takedown.
Double right hand there from Loosa.
Problem with the takedowns, it takes a lot of energy. And left hooks like that way as well.
Oh, that's a nice lead left.
That's a shot.
Nice timing left.
And that's a shot.
That is absolute textbook and great listening from the corner as well.
Because it was getting back and forth. Both guys had their moments on the feet. What can we do to set ourselves apart? Fine. Throw that takedown. He's trying to work his guard here, though.
Loosa passed guard beautifully, but McKee re-guarded very, very well. It's some really high-level stuff from both men here. So McKee's trying to get that right on. Probably going to try and get it through and buck him off. See, Loosa, he's not just a big, strong, marauding madman. This guy has real technical ability.
And they're improving. They're getting better.
Yeah.
High-level wrestling.
I'm really excited to see it as well because he's had a rough start. I think when he got his time out on the Dana White Contender Series, it was, of course, Jack Della Maddalena, and he'd been out for a long time. I'm not sure if it's like a couple of years even.
Got full mount here, guys. Nice work there from McKee to get that knee through.
Big old long legs. He'll try to slice
ground and pound.
Yeah, these are big shots though from Loosa. Can't take much more of these.
Oh, McKee's in trouble. He's in big trouble here.
Huge. He's got heart though, man.
My God, he's not in trouble, but he's getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Can't take too much more of this. He's going to cover up his face.
Oh, big shots here from Loosa.
What an onslaught. But did Loosa enter the target? Is it?
Oh, no, Pat said right out.
I thought he might have been.
Yeah, it was close, but nice and sweaty. It's warm in here.
Oh, it's warm. I'm a sweaty animal right now. It's been cold all week, and then it's 85 today.
Yeah. Bad timing, weather.
Well, Ange Loosa's just having to take a breath for a moment. Rhys McKee has stayed the course.
I mean, that was just incredible.
I don't know how.
I mean, number one, the amount of shots that Ange Loosa threw, right? I mean, that was incredible, the speed and the power. But for Rhys McKee to still be in this, I mean, I was very concerned for him for a second because Loosa was on the verge of a spectacular finish, one that would be on highlight reels for a very long time. And I'll say it again, the Irish Zombie. I mean, some chin on this man.
Heart and will aplenty for Rhys McKee. Sadly, he's been in a similar position last time he debuted in the UFC with Khamzat Chimaev. So he would have definitely worked on these positions, but he is leaking on the octagon at the moment.
Ready?
Heading
Ready?
into this,
Fight!
he's been checked out.
But, as Rodney Moore said, it's only a bit of swelling. And that was some tremendous corner work from Rodney Moore, telling him what he needed to hear, saying, dig deep, 5 minutes, you've taken his best shots, you have to get a finish. And the question is, Loosa looks to be in great shape.
In on a double
Look at
here.
that, spectacular.
And, you know, teammate Michael Chandler was talking to Chiesa and told him how diligently Loosa had been working on this wrestling, and it has really paid off. You know, another thing that I got to give him huge credit for is his hand speed, the combinations. He's not just loading up when he has Reese hurt up against the fence. He's throwing off, you know, 15-punch combos. This is do or die for McKee. Got to get up from this position, and when he does, if he does, he's got to start looking for the killer weapons, the knees, the elbows, the head kicks, because it's not looking good for Reese McKee right now.
But you know what? I'll say this, and I'm not making excuses for McKee. I think Loosa, we're going to keep an eye on this guy.
He's legit.
This guy looks world-class right now. The wrestling, the pace, the power, the speed of the punches, as you said, Paul, it was blisteringly fast. I mean, I don't know in that, when he tried to finish him in round 2, it's like 30 punches in a few seconds.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah, you saw the strike count was significantly different from that single flurry. And I think that was kind of this frustration for Loosa and the corner, was that he was trying to fight a little differently every time he stepped into the octagon. This aggression, this precise nature of performance is much more in tune with what they were alluding to in the gym.
Fair play to McKee, because he's almost up here. He's got to be careful.
This is where he got in a lot of trouble in round 2. This is where Loosa started really throwing those big punches from the side here. But it looks, I think he knows that if he can keep McKee down, he can dominate from the ground position.
Well, McKee needs to take that left arm and really swing it over the top. And then therefore he'll get the whizzer, the overhook, whatever you want to call it. And he won't, there it almost. Loosa's defending with his head. That's nice though. Is he under the chin? Yes he is, but it's inside control.
Big slam there by Loosa.
As I said, I think Loosa, what we're seeing right here, this is a truly world-class performance, in fact, from both men. But the point I'm going to make is that I feel for Reese McKee. He made his first UFC debut against Khamzat Chimaev, who, as we know, is just a monster and still undefeated. And other than Gilbert Burns destroyed everyone. Oh, he's got 2 minutes to make something happen. And I feel like Loosa's a name that we're going to be hearing a lot from in the future based on what we're seeing here. That said, not over till the fat lady sings.
This is kind of Reese McKee's fight, though. As in, this is what happens in a Reese McKee fight. He does take damage, but he can rally back.
Yeah.
He never goes away.
Of course not, because I mean, it's clear as day. The dude is as tough as they come, but he's just down big time. He's eating a lot of damage, so even when he's throwing now, you can see it's a little bit labored. And I don't think it's a cardio issue as much as a damage issue, right? When you've been grilled like that up against the fence and taken down, you start to get gun shy.
Well, right now, he's got 90 seconds just under to get the finish. Loosa does look a little fatigued. He's not as explosive.
I know, but look at that movement still.
Feinting the takedowns. McKee's going to step on the gas, empty the tank. It's going to be hard to finish this guy, though. Not because of the physique, but because he is the shorter man, he has a shorter neck. Therefore, you know, he's got a wide chin, he's heavily muscled.
Nice.
McKee defends that one. This is a great fight, though.
Oh, here we go. What happened? He couldn't get his feet. Opportunity for McKee.
This is where the knees and stuff got to start coming off.
McKee's on the attack, lands the uppercut. He's going to hurt opponent, rips to the body.
This is it for McKee.
This is unbelievable stuff.
This is his chance.
He's really hurt.
He spins him around.
McKee's got to stay on his feet. Losa's got to get a takedown at this point.
McKee with another elbow. He's Losa's cut wide.
But he's still pressuring.
He is not out of it.
Oh, he's
20 seconds to finish this.
I don't think there's enough time left.
To put it down.
Got him with that a little bit.
The referee is watching. 5
Losa's
seconds.
showing his toughness now.
This is insane. Uppercut lands. throw it to the final bell.
What a fight! What an absolute war here in Paris.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Anja, the Last Ninja Loosa.